All right. Well, welcome everyone to our live session. I wanted to answer anyone's questions as they come in. I know there's been a lot of chatter. I just wanted to get in front of everything. You probably have heard from our customer support team on Facebook and all the channels, but we're here to answer any questions. I know Dennis, you joined us earlier. Thank you for that. But yeah, we're here to answer questions from Facebook.
Let me get my, make sure audio check set up on my side, so I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. All right, I'll be watching the Facebook group. If anyone has any questions, please type it in. We'll get them answered. So yeah, let me pull it up and I can all see everyone's comments. But yeah, thank you for joining. Let's see. Just a suggestion on what to discuss, what happened, and what do we all do from here? Thank you for that question. So this morning, it actually took us by surprise. And also we sent out an email to everyone. So today we found out about, I think 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning, quite a surprise. And it's interesting because Kickstarter never reached out to us, nor did they ask us, we've actually been sharing pictures and videos from our production line and our products actually being in boxes now, getting ready to ship. So it really comes as a surprise from our team. And we've actually reached out to Kickstarter probably 4 or 5 times now throughout the day. And also we've been talking to a lot of the partners that we work with to see if we can get an introduction or any answers from them. So we're also kind of left in the dark because Kickstarter has not responded, and we'll dive into those questions shortly. But to answer your question about what are we doing from here? So we've actually received probably 600 emails, maybe even more now. But a lot of people are just asking, hey, I really want to continue supporting on the project. So we made the decision to jump over to IndieGoGo. So we're making all of our perks available on IndieGoGo. So send us a message. Our email is hello@clean-tech.co. But we've already created secret perks for everyone to get the exact same perk that you got on Kickstarter at that price. Just send us a message and we'll send it over for you to redeem. So we're matching the prices and the perks 1 for 1 because yeah, we understand what happened and we just want to get in front of it. Chances are you've probably seen some of our team members already answering questions inside of Facebook and email. So, feel free to ask or let us know which perks that you had on Kickstarter so we can match it over. Hey, Jason, thank you for your question. I'm pulling this up. Yeah, so the question, so this is a good question, and this is actually what we got from Kickstarter team as well. So when Kickstarter suspends a project, and they've done so in the past, and we're trying to work to see if they would reverse it, but they always give a blanket set of reasons. So from us, it's very difficult to know which particular one they're talking about, but from our side, we can assure you that, we have not falsified facts. We're making sure, and that's actually why we're doing this Facebook Live, and we've done this before, is because we want to get out there and just be as transparent as possible. So, we have not done any self-pledging. All of our backers are, true backers. You can actually see inside the community and inside the Facebook. A lot of people are asking for this project. Let's see, characteristics of the creator account overlap with some of the questions, some that we think that Kickstarter may have been wondering is like, are we able to even create this product and distribute it? So this is why we got it in front of it and actually recorded videos. If you see in our updates we've been sharing, we actually sent out products to reviewers here in the United States to test. So we're trying our best to, show our confidence and show all the backers that, we have the capabilities to manufacture and deliver. At the end of the day, we are trying to figure out exactly why. We've been reaching out to Kickstarter. Hopefully, it's interesting because they sent us another email saying that, they were saying that we could relaunch our campaign, which is kind of adds a new twist to to what's going on. But we're trying to find out answers just as much as you are. And, kind of a vote for confidence from our side is we actually already paid for the initial order. That's why we have those production videos and photos. So unfortunately, when Kickstarter suspended the project, kind of left us with a big gaping hole because we've already fronted the cash for manufacturing. But, keep the questions coming. Jason, we will tell you as soon as we find out. We've been messaging Kickstarter as much as we can. But, you have myself and Jeff and Will on this call to answer any questions.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Jeff. I'm one of the other co-founders here at Clean Tech, and really thank you for joining this AMA. The purpose of this is to answer any questions, give you an update on what happened with this Kickstarter suspension, and really thanking everybody for joining this. So let me go ahead and shut off my mobile here, just making sure everything's right. So this is actually the Clean Tech air purifier unit behind me. And if there's one thing that we want to do in this AMA is to really reassure our backers that manufacturing is on track, it's 100% reliable, tested, our factory, all of our team members overseas that are working on the manufacturing side, the product is already completed. And this Kickstarter suspension, as Ivan mentioned, came at a big surprise to us as our team. So, we are seasoned experts when it comes to crowdfunding. And, in our response that we are drafting up, we are reaching out to Kickstarter to understand exactly, what is going on and the reason for the suspension. We are aware of other resellers, and also, it is typical with crowdfunding to have copycat projects come on board. We are also working with the US-based patent attorney to protect our future designs that we are going to have in the future. One thing that we did realize is that a lot of our backers have not seen this video. And just want to make sure, Ivan and Will, can you see the video of me sharing my screen?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. So this is actually a December 2020 video walkthrough of our manufacturing facility. So this is our mirror grade reflection material that is on the inside of the UVC air purifier that actually intensifies the light to be able to, and that's really what makes Clean Tech so unique. This is, a lot of the different components. And just to give you some background on Clean Tech and also what, Kickstarter does not know, and we've tried to clarify, but yet they never reached out really to ask any clarifying questions. Our manufacturing partner is Foxconn. Foxconn manufactures the Apple iPhone. They manufacture the Sony PlayStation. There are other manufacturing partners involved, and one of them is Xiaomi and Magco. So who is Magco? So Magco is the assembly factory that's actually putting these components together. So when you bring a product to market, specifically in electronics, it is a very large team. A very large team, composed of engineers, designers, customer service, marketing, myself, Will and Ivan, we are based out here in the USA. And, in terms of full transparency from day one with our crowdfunding campaign, we really, have been transparent in terms of, who we are, what our backgrounds are, and our purpose to bringing this product to market. We have received a lot of questions in terms of the existing design, also adding new features and specifications to the product. And, one thing that we did want to address is that we are aware that most crowdfunding campaigns actually deliver late. And the purpose of this air purifier in clean tech was actually to bring air purification technology that's tested, that is reliable, and that would be able to ship on time. Because I don't know, I'm unsure what the statistic is, but over 80% of crowdfunding campaigns actually ship late. And us having the background and manufacturing experience, and also with crowdfunding campaigns, we chose Xiaomi, Foxconn, and also Magco as our manufacturing partner because of their reliability. And that also includes us using a lot of design components that are off the shelf and have already been used before in previous units. So when you look at this air purifier, there's actually four main components here, which is the outer shell. There's also the pre-filter bottom part components. There's the UVC bulb, and then there's also the metallic shroud, and also really the fan that's part of that. And so from a design perspective, we've been taking a lot of the feedback from our crowdfunding community, implementing that into our design. And all of you have really become part of the design process as well. In terms of verifying that we are creators, we're also happy to share a lot of the 3D CADs design, and also engineering specific designs that really only the true creator would have access to, because that's essentially your intellectual property, and can kind of verify that. So at the end of the day, us and the clean tech team, this Kickstarter suspension really was a surprise to us. And again, in terms of next steps, Ivan can clarify on that next. The shipments are completed. They're sitting at the factory. Our clean tech team actually placed the deposit without receiving any funds from Kickstarter, to really expedite, to make sure that we can deliver this product as soon as possible to our backers. Now, Kickstarter has not dispersed a single dollar over the course of this campaign, and this suspension actually hurts our funding to be able to get this product released and shipped to the States, and which is the reason why we immediately moved to IndieGoGo. And we thank all of our backers. We will be providing the same discounted pricing that you did receive in your initial perk. And yeah, happy to answer any questions.
Yeah, and I could kind of elaborate on the components. And actually, these are the exact filter that we've been running inside our unit that has been on since the campaign started. So here's the pre-filter. You can see this is one of the major components, and this is the other major component, which is the UVC LED UVC bulb here. So those are the main principles. And just to reiterate, Jeff shared those videos, and we put those out there because a lot of people have been asking, can you guys deliver it? Is this a real project? Wondering why Kickstarter made that decision. Those are videos from our manufacturer, and you can see that they're being produced and they're coming off the production line. And the unit we have in our warehouse has been on for the past 4 months now, more than 4 months.
Ivan, I'd like to say a few words from myself, Ivan and Jeff, but it says my video has been disabled, so I can chime in a little bit from my experience and why I'm involved as part of the clean tech team. Be glad to do that.
Yeah, Will, let me give you have co-host access here.
Yeah.
So are you able to?
There I am.
You are, Will.
There I am. Hey, everybody.
Actually,
Yeah.
you look great for being ill.
Well, a little under the weather, but fighting through. I'm anxious to get my clean tech machine. As you know, I've been waiting like the rest of you patiently because even pre-COVID, my wife and I have been involved with air purification, water purification, and different companies. We actually started, I guess it's been 15, 18 years ago with Alpine Air. So if any of you guys are older, like myself, you remember, and we still use them today. We have one running in our bedroom, one running in our living room. And, you know, as someone that's in their golden age of age group, of course, we're really concerned about getting clean air and you know, dislodging any type of dust particles as well as disease particles that are out there. So I just tell you, I've had a 20-year career in marketing and different types of financial products, and really know Jeff McGinnis and Ivan Kahn very well for many years. I've watched them be successful in multiple crowdfunding campaigns and cutting-edge products. They have the highest caliber of integrity and honesty. They also are very strong in due diligence, research, and experience with not only the manufacturing, but also the marketing. So if you want to take it from somebody you don't know, but that's been around the block and been pretty successful themselves, that's me. And that's why I decided to join the Clean Tech team and put my 2 cents in, because I looked at the reports. I've been watching, reading, and studying all the UVC reports out of Asia, other parts of the world, where it is very documented and effective in both hospital grade and other areas that have a lot of extreme particles and disease running through it. So this is why I decided to, join several years ago, actually, the Clean Tech team and work with Jeff and Ivan on these cutting edge products made from major manufacturers. But the sealer to me was exactly what they covered, was Foxconn, because certainly they're world renowned. Xiaomi also has an incredibly prominent reputation for both manufacturing and delivery. And certainly Foxconn has supported some of the biggest electronics and hospital grade equipment all over the world. So when they were, of course, the team, the manufacturing component here, that was really all I needed to really go to have faith. And I'm sorry that we had this snafu. It certainly hit all of us unexpectedly. But I can just tell you the background, the experience, and the desire and the integrity is here with all of us. And whether it's IndieGoGo or Kickstarter, wherever, this is going to be a high quality, very positive, effective piece of equipment that we're all going to enjoy and feel much safer and productive with. So that's my 2 cents. I'll send it back to you, Jeff and Ivan.
Yeah, thank you, Will. And so we're getting a lot of good comments in the Facebook channel. And, the most frequently asked question is, will the people that have been charged through your Kickstarter campaign be refunded? So just to be clear, Clean Tech has not received a single dollar from Kickstarter. Kickstarter is ultimately responsible. We are unsure. And I believe if they did charge your credit card, it should have been immediately refunded. And that may take time to process. But again, the Clean Tech team has not received a single dollar funding from Kickstarter. And actually, we've invested quite a bit of money into this, both with marketing, with manufacturing. As they said, Ivan and myself can share some background just to put everybody at ease in terms of manufacturing some of our expertise. So here's the Kickstarter page. So if you actually see the response from Kickstarter, they have canceled all of the pledges from the campaign. And again, since day one of the launch of this campaign, we have not received a single dollar. For us, coming out with integrity and also asking Kickstarter, why did you suspend the campaign? And we really wish that they would have provided a contact and information for us to be able to understand what's going on. So who exactly is Jeff and Ivan? So, and even Will. So since 2016, we've brought over 30 campaigns successfully to Kickstarter and IndieGoGo. We've worked with some of the largest brands in the world. Anchor is one of them. We've also launched, this is another one. This is a competitor to the GoPro back in 2017, I believe. And that was $1 million campaign. So Ivan and myself have deep manufacturing experience in Asia, bringing these products to market, everything from 3D printers to digital cameras to Bluetooth headsets. We understand, I myself have been to Hong Kong and Shenzhen over 8 times. I've spent multiple times there at the factory, understanding what it takes, and can assure the rest of the team that we do have the experience in both designing products, manufacturing, fulfillment, and even customer service. If you've noticed with the Clean Tech campaign, almost every comment, response, we make sure that our team addresses it as quickly as possible. And Rasmus, Kickstarter lists in their email, funds will be refunded and backers don't have to do anything to make it happen. Thank you to Rasmus. Rasmus has been one of our vocal and loyal backers since the beginning. And also we want to say thank you. Over 20 countries have, or people from over 20 countries have contributed to this Clean Tech campaign. And it really has been a global effort, from USA to Singapore to Italy to Germany to Switzerland to Norway, Singapore, Taiwan, Vietnam. It's really a global pandemic that we're all facing. And Ivan and I and Will, when it was around February, we all have air purifiers sitting in our house, and those traditional air purification systems collect germs on the filter rather than destroy them. And we understand that medical grade UVC technology has been used for decades. And for us, bringing these products to market, we understand that we went with a solution that is reliable, that's dependable, that has been cited in multiple case studies, from the NIH and also different researchers and scientists. And we believe that UVC technology, also known as germicidal light, was going to be the most effective from a consumer standpoint to bring this into your home. And we've truly created something incredible here. And we thank all of our backers and want to make sure that you can still get this product as soon as possible into your home and still get the great discount that you received on the initial Kickstarter campaign.
I want to throw in, Jeff, too, the affordable part. Not only is it durable and portable, but affordable. I've worked on and off, my wife and I, with different air purification systems and even water purification systems, and most of them are in the $1,500 range on up. And even today with the UVC lighting, some things on fans, I know they're doing some big mega fans with UVC lighting. They're at least $1,900 on up. So to have something of this quality from this quality of a manufacturer and this much proven technology in it at this price is really, truly something that we can all be proud of and utilize, regardless of what your situation is. So I think that's important to bring up.
Yeah, very true. Well, thank you for that. And, Kangaroo, Sim mentioned again that, the resolution, and really for Kickstarter, we wish that we would have been able to communicate with them, and Kickstarter has been unresponsive. And truly, our goal is to bring this technology out. We understand there's over 1,400 backers that are involved here. That credit card was pre-authorized in terms of Kangaroo. Getting your initial investment back. Kickstarter is ultimately responsible for refunding that, and our plea to them is to actually let the campaign run. And but we are unsure, and we are making necessary steps from our side to move it to IndieGoGo to make sure there is no delays in the fulfillment process of this. Jeffrey Shev, have you found out why your campaign was suspended? No. As of 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, less than 12 hours ago, we actually received notice of it, and it was the first that we've heard of. And we wish that Kickstarter would have messaged us, understood our manufacturing team, who was involved, the creators, our design process, understood that, we really approach all of these campaigns with the utmost integrity. As we've showed in previously, we've delivered multiple campaigns. We have the manufacturing experience, and we also are aware of other Kickstarter campaigns that are on the market right now that we're promoting an October delivery date, and it is now January 8th, and they have not delivered on their product. And really, what clean tech and really what we've focused on in this campaign is speed to market and partnering with manufacturers and using designs that were able to meet the delivery timelines that were set forth. Obviously, this Kickstarter suspension is a challenge that we're going to work through.
Yeah. And also because of that Kickstarter suspension, it does, in terms of the funds now, that has dried up because it has, they've refunded it to everyone. And that's why we rushed over to IndieGoGo because so many people were still asking to support the project. So thank you for that. But specifically answering the question about assuming the order with the factory is on schedule, it is. Chinese New Year starts very soon, next month. So we've already shared a photo inside of our Facebook group, but they're actually rolling off the production line now. So the next step, probably the next few days, 2 weeks, is we're actually going to be entering the fulfillment once it gets to our Irvine warehouse. So, products are still coming here. We actually invested a lot even before the Kickstarter completed because we just saw so much interest. So, it's difficult on our side because we made that investment, but that kind of goes back to the point that Jeff, was saying, is that we saw a need, and there are a lot of projects out there on Kickstarter right now, and they're experiencing massive delays because it's difficult to pull off a technology like this. So, which is why we've partnered with Foxconn, because they're absolutely one of the world's largest contract manufacturers. So, we're very confident in that. And that kind of goes back to why we chose Foxconn, because we needed a good product, but also, there's a global need right now for a product like this. And we actually saw that with the campaign. So kind of going back to, we wish we could hear from Kickstarter themselves, because, it's not just about, this campaign. There are a lot of people out there that don't even have an air purifier that can, do UVC, and UVC is trusted by hospitals, right? So that's why when we were looking around, we were able to find someone that could do that, have that same hospital grade technology, but with those unique features like that reflective coating inside the air chamber.
Evan, are you able to pull up the CAD file of so maybe backers, it'd be nice if they can get a behind the scenes of exactly how this was manufactured, and some of the questions coming in. Dennis, now that we are on IndieGoGo, what is the fulfillment arrangement? Since the beginning, it has been, we ship out to the earliest backers. So thank you to all of our earliest backers who have supported us on day one. Not only did you receive the lowest price for the air purifier, but you also will be receiving it first. So it is advantageous to back our campaigns as soon as possible, because these air purifiers are in limited quantities, and for us, is we also want to reward the initial backers. And speaking of fulfillment, will these products be shipped from our manufacturer to the USA, or will they be shipped from our fulfillment house here in California? So they will be shipped from our fulfillment house in California. Yeah. And Jeffrey Chev, what's ironic is many campaigns I've backed should have been suspended, some outright frauds or never delivered and just disappearing, taking everyone's money. It is very sad, Jeffrey, and we're glad that you brought that up, because for us, we've worked on over 30 plus crowdfunding campaigns here. And like you said, it comes with integrity that we also have seen crowdfunding campaigns where they push the engineering, possibilities so far that we realistically know that they are not able to deliver on that product, or also meet some of the claims that they make. And, conservatively, myself and Ivan and Will is like, this product was really manufactured, taking what was proven, tested, reliable. And as you can see on the pictures of our shipping, we did it with all of our backers. Like, thank you. This is the manufactured units sitting in the warehouse facility. We encourage all of our backers to watch this video of our factory walkthrough from December 2020. That right there is the mirror grade reflective chamber that intensifies the UVC light. You can see here that this entire factory is dedicated to working on clean tech. And yeah, Jeffrey, we've seen it, happen quite a bit, where a lot of these crowdfunding campaigns actually do not deliver, and we're very proud to bring such a revolutionary product to market, and have all of you trust us. So, and this Purifier has also been tested by Modern Castle, and then hopefully, Derek is absolutely phenomenal. You can see here that he tests our unit out, and just to really bring validity to our project, I think Derek has almost tested every air purifier out on the market, everything from Dyson to Germ Guardian to Molecule, different robotic vacuums, and he gives us a thumbs up. He says that it's innovative technology that we're bringing to market. He specifically cites the effectiveness of UV light, and he tested out in his own home. You can see here, and yeah, it really goes to show the quality of the product that we've manufactured, that it's one of a kind. And having these reviewers really vouch for us goes to show that you will be receiving something that you love and will be able to keep you safe.
Yeah, and just to share, so this is one of the, Jeff, can you see my screen?
Yep.
This is one of the render files. So I know a lot of people have been asking specifics about where things are inside the unit. So I'm showing you actually one of our render files. So this is where the base of the unit is. You can see the pre-filter. And then you can also see on this render here, you can see at the top, that's where the fan pulls the air out, and it really kicks off that circular vortex motion. And in the center here, behind this block is actually where, so that's a sealed chamber where the reflective coating is, but inside of that is where the bulb sits. So these are some of our 3D renderings that we have for the project, just to show you, we've modeled it out, and our manufacturer, Foxconn, they're very good at modeling out, airflows, and so that's why we selected them.
Yeah, and we are excited for all of our backers. This is one of many products that we have lined up for 2021. All of the feedback that you have given us, everything from a filterless design, adding smart technology, having it, controlled through app. Again, these are all great design suggestions and feedback that, us here in California, we really innovate on new technologies. For this particular unit, we really tried to stay with the design components, working with the manufacturer on things that have already been done that could be reliably delivered as soon as possible. Again, we are in a global pandemic with COVID-19, and for countries around the world, they are prioritizing the vaccine to be delivered. And something that we're very proud of with clean tech is with UVC technology. It isn't dependent on a certain strain of COVID-19, or whether it's COVID-20, COVID-21, COVID-22, whether it's this flu season or the next strain. UVC has been proven as a technology to effectively inactivate different germs, bacteria, and viruses. And we also were very careful on the Kickstarter campaign to stay within their trust and safety, to not make any claims. We take a lot of pride in our third-party certifications. We were just granted an EPA number, so this product is now registered with the EPA. Some accolades also. We were invited to the Amazon platform as one of their top innovations in the Launchpad program. And our goal is to really bring this product to market in as many homes, businesses, schools, universities, hospitals, airport lounges, coffee shops, gyms as possible. And it is very disheartening to have Kickstarter suspend the campaign when we had so much great traction, and still we asked if there's any reversal. Their formal response as of this afternoon was that this is a final decision. And we haven't had our chance to tell our side of the story and even understand the situation that is in. So really, as us, as a business and a team and just a group of entrepreneurs, this setback, we're going to be pushing forward. And we thank all of you for backing us. And IndieGoGo is going to be the platform. I know Rasmus mentioned to do a website. Currently IndieGoGo is the fastest way for us to be able to accept orders and take all of the infrastructure that we had on that existing Kickstarter campaign and transfer it over to IndieGoGo, and the reason why we chose that. So, payment processors, understanding e-commerce, order fulfillment, logistics, it is much faster, and the reason why we chose IndieGoGo as our new platform to launch.
So also another question that we've been constantly being asked on Facebook and on social media is, I would like, a lot of you have gotten the special perks inside of Kickstarter. Some of them were like the Cyber Mondays and, the Christmas specials, where as long as you can show us your backer receipts, so check your email, we're going to honor those prices. So send us a message, send us an email, and we'll send you. And the way it works is we have a secret perk inside of IndieGoGo that will give you those same pledge amounts and discounts. So reach out to us. I know another question here. I'm from Malaysia, so I'm expecting my shipment from the US. Yes, our headquarters is here in Irvine, California, US. So everything will be coming from here. We also have to bring everything here because we also want to QC everything as it comes here before we send it out to you.
Yeah. And also, I definitely, for our backers, I recommend watching. Ivan made a very good unboxing video on our website, and I'm going to share it here. Our YouTube channel, and again, we really want to assure our team and our backers and everyone that supported us in terms of light leakage. We're testing the light leakage of the unit to make sure that it is safe for all of you. Again, we got it in the hands of different doctors, business owners in the area. This is the unboxing video that I highly recommend. Here's Ivan, kind of walking me through how the unit works. I literally have a unit here. It's been, fully functional, very reliable. Ivan, I don't know how long you've had your own unit running in your house, but it's a great product.
Yeah. So Jeffrey, you mentioned if we get back on Kickstarter again, offer the same 169 tier. We're waiting to hear back from Kickstarter, but we've already gone ahead and moved over to the IndieGoGo platform. Send us a message. We'll get you a secret perk because you've previously backed our Kickstarter. We'll honor that price. So send us over a message and we'll get that secret perk over to you. Corey, you want us to answer the questions about getting the same perks at the same price? Again, definitely reach out to us. Show us your backer receipt from Kickstarter, and we'll take care of that for you. I apologize if we haven't. You said you emailed us and you haven't heard anything back yet. As of this morning, we probably got about 800 emails from backers with questions like, "What happened?" to "How do I get my perk on IndieGoGo?" Because those are done through secret perks, because Kickstarter is the lowest price that we're going to be providing. So send us a message. We are catching up through those emails. Our team will be working through the weekend, making sure that we answer them as quickly as possible. But Corey, thank you for your patience. And Jeffrey, yeah, we will absolutely share. This is why we have this launch community, because we thank everyone for being a part of our journey.
Yeah, and just be reassured, there is nothing else like clean tech on the market, and it is truly one of a kind. And just in terms of the innovation that we're bringing to you, Ivan and myself, we created this video. When we first started, because I have this unit sitting in my home, and as you know, these traditional air purifiers, they collect dust and germs, and most UVC lights that you see on the markets are dangerous, actually, right? UVC is damaging to the eyes and to the skin. So what we've created here at Clean Tech is truly one of a kind. It is disappointing that Kickstarter canceled this project, and we urge all of you to back us on IndieGoGo, so that we can continue bringing this technology to markets. And stay tuned. Our team is here to answer any questions. And it is Friday night. Thank you all of you for joining us. And we've been working nonstop since the morning over Christmas and through the holiday, bringing this campaign to market.
Yeah, I remember we were even working on Christmas Day and answering comments on New Year's. It's no rest for the entrepreneurs, but we appreciate everyone for sticking through and listening to our side of the story. It hasn't been easy, but we'll push through. Any other questions? Please post it in the Facebook. Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, we just want to get out the message, and just because there are so many crowdfunding campaigns that just don't deliver. We wanted to get in front of that, and that's actually why we shared all those videos of our manufacturer, us using the product. We're here on this video call answering everyone. We just want to get in front of it because I'm a firm believer that if you share the information with the world, then the people who don't know don't have to make up stories. It's just tell the facts as it is.
Yeah. And just in terms of the product, this is a great picture that Ivan took of it's already being manufactured. And so in terms of what risks are there for you being a backer, it's very slim because the product is working. I literally have one behind me. It's been running, it's been tested for months. The efficiency of the filter and also the lights has been tested by a third party. And that's why I think it's such a great campaign and opportunity for everybody to get it at a discount, actually. And yeah. Will, thank you for staying up late with us on this Friday evening. And the backers, thank you.
I just think everybody, it's nothing. Everything worthwhile is worth kind of waiting for. And I don't know any process that has this much power and goodness like this that didn't go through some trial and tribulation. So, once again, it's the people behind it, it's the backers, it's the community that really bands together to make something like this, bring it to market, and also establish a pattern of cutting edge products that can really help businesses, families, everybody. And I did the early videos with Jeff and Ivan on this many months ago. We filmed it in our office in Irvine, California, with actual working machines. So between that and Foxconn and all of the preparation and due diligence that I did, they did, and their experience, years of experience with successful products and campaign is really why I pitched in and decided to, be part of the team and help to bring this to market, just like all of you. So let's not let this, we're in the final yard here. Let's not let this go to waste or not cross the goal line right when we're on the 1 or 2 yard line here. And I encourage everybody to have faith and push through here with us. And I know it's going to be a big reward for everybody that's involved.
And
So, yeah, just a few questions. Adapter to use the unit in the car. It is a full, it requires a full AC outlet. It's a 35 watt usage. There was a video with Russell from RVTV who is running it in his car off his solar system. So it is very efficient, but it will need more than just a cigarette adapter onto a 12 volt. You probably would have to have a power inverter. The other question from Bobby: ordered 2 units 6 weeks ago and received email not having my credit card was billed a few weeks ago. That credit card bill, most likely, if it's due to Kickstarter, I just want to make sure you're talking about the correct project because you might be backing multiple projects at the same time. But Kickstarter, they'll pre-approve the process, but they will be giving a full refund. It might take a few days if your credit card takes that long, but yeah, the Kickstarter will be fully refunded. Jeffrey Shez says he knows about Alpine Air. Will he inherited one from his brother? So
I'm waiting for my clean tech because I have 2 running in my home right now. But Jeff is right. Once again, they attracted the particles, germs, and other airdrops, that type of thing, but they really didn't destroy them. So once again, it was for technology that's 15, 20 years old. It still works. It's better than nothing, but this is going to be a real game changer for all of our homes and offices and buildings. So very confident that this is going to be a big deal for all of us. Yeah, I'm glad somebody comes from the old Alpine days. Those were definitely a step forward.
And Patty, in regards to the adapter to use in the car, actually, here at CleanTech, we are innovating on multiple products to be able to use throughout the home. We have been listening to all of our backers. And the reason why you're part of the community in our Facebook group chat, obviously you get notified of discounts first. You are also part of the product creation ideation process. Literally every comment that you've given us, idea, suggestion, right? We are working on a UVC air purifier for the car. A lot of the feedback, very grateful. We are going to be launching multiple products, and hopefully for everybody, you are proud to bring this product to market and to be one of the earliest supporters of this, because it truly is life-changing. For everybody to have this product. Bobby A. Smith, if I back IndieGoGo, when would I receive the units? So the way that fulfillment happens is the earliest backers get shipped the product first, and then we work ourselves back. So we encourage all of our backers to back at IndieGoGo as soon as possible, and then we would go ahead and fill the queue in terms of the early supporters.
Yeah, and also regarding IndieGoGo, it's in the in-demand phase, so it's a 2-week rolling billing. So you might not get billed right away. Maybe you wait a week or so before it completes. But yeah, as Jeff was saying, we will fulfill it in the order that we receive the orders.
And, we're also rewarding all of our backers as well, being as vocal as possible. We had an earlier chat an hour before this in terms of how we can get additional exposure out for YouTube for CleanTech, is to send these units to early reviewers on YouTube. Unbox Therapy, I know, is a fan favorite for everybody. But even for you as backers, we also are rewarding a lot of our backers that take pictures, share video, can review us, comment, share it to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, even, once we start selling on Amazon, a couple months, we'd appreciate all of you, and even, be happy to give out free air filter replacements for anybody, that is vocal, sharing it. posting reviews and helping us, really get this product out there to the masses. So the more you share, the more air filters, for everybody, and that can help us. Well,
so Corey, send us a message. Our support team is actually checking all the messages right now. Make sure you receive that secret perk link from our team, and that'll match it to your perk on Kickstarter. We're doing this on purpose because the Kickstarter backers, we promised them the best price possible. So that's why we're doing this, and also to make it easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. You've emailed twice. Thank you, Corey. We're trying our best. I know our team is listening in, and we'll try to get to your email as quick as possible. Like we said, we had over 800 emails from this morning, so we're working through them as quickly as possible. We'll probably do the weekend too. So thank you. Thanks for your patience, and we're trying to get to the bottom of this as fast as we can.
And then back to the top. Well, listen, everybody, thanks for your patient support. I look forward to talking with everybody again and communicating. Next time we'll be making even more progress, I know, and have even more information, as well as some dates, delivery dates and things like that coming up. So appreciate everybody, and Happy New Year if I don't say it again, and I'm sure we'll be in touch, but I'm gonna sign off here. So.
Okay. Well, thank you, Will.
Yep, thank you. Take care, guys. Talk soon.
Take care. Bye.
Okay.
And so I've been after this. Should we link here to the IndieGoGo and go ahead and provide a link to our new IndieGoGo campaign.
Sign off here.
Okay. Okay. And Ivan, any last instructions?
Yeah, so just, thank you everyone for listening and being part of our journey. Like we said, we're honoring both the perk prices, and I know for our earliest Kickstarter backers, we are honoring on all the products that upgraded stretch goal, which is the H11 HEPA filter. So we are honoring all of that. And if you look in IndieGoGo, IndieGoGo has a benefit where you can add on filters. So you can do it directly through IndieGoGo. If you're using the secret perk that we have for Kickstarter backers, there's an upgrade for the $15 filter, the H11 filter. So if you have any questions, we're here. Please be patient with us. Like I was saying, we have so many emails to go through, but at the end of the day, we're all trying to work through this together. So, but yeah. We have a lot of upcoming projects for the clean tech brand, and we welcome any ideas that anyone has in the community, because we see this as not just for the home and business, but even in the car, kind of like what Patty was saying. Like there's opportunity to clean the air in your car with a similar technology. So stay tuned. We've got a lot of new ideas coming in.
And again, so the link to the IndieGoGo is in the description. We will be sending that, and that is how you can repledge for this campaign. And we will be shipping out in order of the earliest backers first. So we encourage all of you to do it as soon as possible. And any questions, we're here and excited to get this product out to you as soon as possible. That's it, Ivan?
Yeah, I think that's good. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for spending your Friday evening with us.
And Saturday morning, anybody on the other side of the world. So thanks everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and grateful to have all of you as supporters and backers.
Thank you. Good night.
Right.